Hi, my name is SK from Gold Avenue Africa. Gold Avenue Africa is an investment company right here in Kenya that is dedicated to consolidate resources from private investors and institutional investors with the intention to grow that resource and give them an above market return. Today I want to talk about economic disruptions. Economic disruptions, these are things that happen and are happening and have been happening for a long time in the general global economy. Today, we want to zone and shrink it down to where we are as a people, as a country, as a continent. What are economic disruptions? So economic disruptions are changes that happen in the market. What causes the changes? Information, growth of information causes the changes. They say information used to double every 60 years, 200 years back. And 60 years later, that's why people used to say, the longer you live, the more you know. Things changed with industrialization, and after the printing press was invented, information started doubling every 10 years, because now people would read what other countries are doing. People are exposed even without traveling. We get to a point where now information started doubling. With the second industrial revolution, information started doubling every 5 years. So people used to go to school for 5 years, and all of a sudden evening classes were popular, because after 5 years you needed to top up, and people kept topping up. But now we're in a different industrial revolution. We're in the third industrial revolution, and now information is doubling every 6 months. The pace of information causes disruption. Every time information doubles, that's why nowadays you see phones are being developed every 6 months, TVs are coming out every 6 months. Things are moving quite quick. What does that tell us? That tells us that innovations are coming into play. Innovations like now sharing of cars, innovations like now Uber, innovations like Alibaba. All of a sudden, they're the biggest retail store without a store. Airbnb, they're the biggest accommodation solution without a house. We're seeing these things continue, and this thing expanding. Why are they expanding? Because information is doubling. What do we do as people in an environment where things are changing? We need to be conscious and alive to the fact that the world is changing. This is the third industrial revolution, and in the third one, information is going faster, because now we are in the internet age. Number two, energy. It used to be that energy was fossil fuels. Now we are going into renewable energy. Transportation and logistics. We started with trains, went to cars, now we are going to driverless cars and drones. This will cause loss of jobs. And as that is a reality, therefore we bring ourselves to a place of acknowledging that we need to take strategic decisions, positions as investors. Now investment is no longer a luxury, but it is a fundamental action that every person needs to take, because as they say, 45% of jobs will vanish in 5 to 10 years. So we need to intentionally look at what we get from our jobs as part food and part seed, where we save to invest so that we may be able to secure our future, because disruptions are real. Why don't we engage and expand this conversation at Gold Avenue Africa? Visit our page, visit our site. Let's discuss. Our number is right here. God bless you. SK.